here.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss.
Nba2k16.
This is checked in for Lopez.
17.
Robinson comes in for Young. And Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Bogdanovich. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Miles Plumlee comes in for Jabari Parker. Jared Bayless is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Freak subbed in for Carter Williams. They get it back. Nets trail by 11. Here's Kilpatrick. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And it's Freak missing.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Back to Jack. Free throw line jump shot. Rebound, Milwaukee.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Oh, and the Bucks miss again. The Nets have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Ball.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. That one goes. Count.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup, their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Absolutely. And if that's the strategy, they've got to be full of energy, full intensity right off the bat.
And that's a real pillar to any successful defense when you talk about intensity. I mean, you can't go half-heartedly or halfway. With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court. Go Nets!
And Brooklyn making a change here. Ellington's checked in.
That was your Brooklyn. Give it up.
Nets trail by 6.
You know, the Nets really kind of drifted along for the first part of last season, treaded water, but after the All-Star break, they stepped on the gas, put themselves right back in the playoff picture.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. A shot by Ellington, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
And a wide-open look for Freak. And the Bucks miss again.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now, here's Ellington. Left side, Jack. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7. Bucks leading by 4. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Henson kicks to Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. First in steals, third in points off turnovers. They also showed up in the top 5 in opponent field goal percentage. A very improved defensive team.
And I really feel like they fed off their pressure defense. You mentioned all the steals. That got them out in the open court and created easy opportunities offensively.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Mayo's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to go from Greg being the worst in the league to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what they accomplished. And they had a tough matchup in the first round with the playoff season Bulls. However, things didn't go well, but they did get some valuable experience from that effort.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And here are the numbers for Henson. How he did last season. Averaged 7 points per game. just over 2 blocks and 4 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Well, as you said, guys, I mean, the Bucks struggled early in their series against the Bulls, but they got the momentum and forced a game 6, but then were blown out at home to end the series. Ended up losing by 54. That's right, 54. Wow.
Now here's Ellington following the miss by John Henson. Ellington kicks to Jack. Clock at 6. Shoots off the step back. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And as you said, the Bucks lost on their home floor. One thing about that series is the Bucks introduced their new logo. They gave away free playoff tickets to anyone that turned in their old red gear. Not a bad deal in my book.
Now here is Robinson following the miss by Freak. Hollis Jefferson passes to Sims. No good with the wing jumper.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. Now here is Jack. D right on him. Jack missing again.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Floats one.
What are you doing? Stay down.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
You're next. Jarrett Jack.
And Jarrett Jack drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
7 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Freak. And that does. And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he's still
defensively, offensively. I think I'm better offensively than people give me credit for.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he's a platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Nets trail by 8. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in at point guard. John Henson out there with Plumlee. Then it's Mayo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And finished off by
They need to
Robinson.
stop switching my
Oh, I
assignment.
love
That's
the
what
great
they
assist
can do.
that time by Jack.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
He doesn't get the second one.
And the Bucks arguably were the best story in the Eastern Conference last year. How about going from the bottom of the barrel
Stop
to a
switching.
6th place finish in that Eastern Conference?
Ellington dishes to Bogdanovich. And Jack, here we go. That's good. Jack's got 11 points. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Grizzlies.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Mayo kicks to Freak. A three-pointer off the
Why
mark.
do they call him
Even with
Mayo?
every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Shot by Jack. Wide open. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They host the 76ers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
gonna end the video. I'm already pissed off on that.